It was classy and cultural, it was religious and wondrous, indeed, it was 4 days of romance, elegance and glamour fitting for a member of the royal household when Princess Hafsat Sidikka Sanusi, daughter of the Emir of Kano, her Muhammad Sanusi II wedded Malam Abubakar Umar Kurfi. The Emir of Kano's palace in Kofar Kudu area of the ancient city hosted many of the activities starting from the Kunshi ceremony. The adorable bride was quartered in the home of her mum, the Emir's first wife, Hajia Sadia, who was obviously filled with joy. The ceremony itself was held at her forecourt at the Giwa wing. Traditionally, the kunshi is like the bridal shower, where the bride is specially prepared indoors for matrimony. It also an occasion where she dances and generally has fun with friends and members of the family. We were told that though other wives of the Emir could attend, the mother of the bride could not savor this occasion. Thus, Sidikka was heralded with royal trumpets and drummers as she arrived the venue. Every step she took was met with cheers. When she settled into her specially crafted seat, the short ceremony began. There were a few speeches before the ceremony dovetailed into a session of eating and dancing. The following day, it was another important ceremony known as the Kamun Amaria. This literally means catching the bride. It was at this ceremony that many of the guests caught a first glimpse of the handsome groom, his friends and family members. According to Hajia Zainab Sanusi, the bride's aunt, Kamu Amaria is one of the important events of the wedding ceremony. Kamu Amaria literally means catch the bride. The groom's family comes and negotiates with the bride's friends for her release to them. It is usually a fun-filled night. This was no different. At night, Hajia Sadia Sanusi treated guests to a royal feast at the Mother's Night inside the upscale Mina Hall, which was attended by mostly women of both families. The couple made an appearance, and because they were not officially married, one could see that they tried hard not to be too intimate in the open. The walima or wedding fatiha was the official nuptials of Sidikka and Abubakar. This was the ceremony where, in the presence of Islamic clerics, the two families will agree on a bride price, exchange pleasantries and become one. This all-important ceremony was held at a special area within the Emir's palace. The Emir himself was not there. In fact, the invitation to this event read, Al-Haji Nasir Adu Bayera, Kairoman Kano invites. Elders of both families were there and the ceremony took less than 10 minutes before the clerics declared the marriage sealed and cheers emanated from all corners of the venue. This was a male-only ceremony. The pomp and pageantry of the royal household soon unfolded within the palace immediately after the Fatiha. This was when His Majesty stepped out from his inner chambers into public glare in a sumptuously decorated horse. It was such a spectacular sight to behold as indigenes and guests stood in awe while he gingerly galloped along. The Emir soon dismounted and spent time receiving guests who had come from far and near to felicitate with his family. The show of obeisance and his open-door policy of receiving all poor was quite instructive. Emir Sanusi later hosted some of his select guests to a private lunch in an inner part of the palace. The guest list was so scrutinized that all those who partook of this royal gourmet feast, including this reporter, were less than 15. Those at the table with the Emir included Mr. Wael Eden, Chief Saab Babalola, NBA President, A.B. Mahmood, San and businesswoman, Hajia Bola Shagaya. Later that evening, the couple and their families treated guests to a first-rate wedding dinner at the popular Efficient Center. This was when the Sidikka and Abubakar were at their sparkling best. The bride was resplendent in her lovely gown, and her makeup was flawless. It had to be because it was handled by no one but BM Pro boss, Bank Mashida Lawal. They therefore arrived the venue in smiles, heralded by their friends who had danced into the arena earlier. The decor was top-notch, everywhere glittered as exotic chandeliers and candles glowed. Fresh flowers and lovely centerpieces combined to ensure that the venue was welcoming and cozy. The special guest at the occasion was First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, who was represented by First Lady of Sokoto State, Hajiya Miriam Aminu Tambawal. In her welcome address, Hajiya Bilikisu Bello, an aunt of the bride, described the event as the wedding of the year. She noted that it was great that the families were ending the year with such a joyous occasion. She thanked God for bringing the families together and prayed that the couple will enjoy marital bliss. Hajiya Bola Shagaya, in her own speech, also prayed for the success of the marriage. According to her, may Almighty Allah bless their marriage with wonderful children, and my only word of advice is patience, patience and patience all the time. You understand where she is coming from and she will live up to expectation. For Hajiya Hadisa Galadanchi Adehi, she stated, I wish the couple very happy married life. My advice to them is to understand that marriage is a journey, to handle all their differences without any third party, be patient, be peaceful, become great friends and always wear a smile. Most especially, put God first in everything, always be prayerful. When there is a problem, pray first, don't discuss it with anybody, even your mother. Talk to God, pray to Him and inshallah, it would be solved. Friends of the couple also took their turn to speak. The maid of honor, Aisha Madugu, was full of praise for the beautiful bride. You are everything I ever asked for in a best friend. There are really not enough words to describe the kind of best friend you have been to me, and there are really not enough words to describe how happy I am for you tonight. We have laughed, we have also cried together. All I can wish you is to be a wonderful wife and in the future a great mother. I know that you have found a good man. I love you so much and may Allah bless your marriage abundantly. Groom's friend, Abba Garko, was next to take center stage. Congratulations my friend, let me say that Sidikka is lucky to marry a man who is the epitome of devotion and decency. You are a great guy and I know from all you have said, you truly love this lady and so we are all so happy for you both. Congratulations my friend. The session of speeches were rounded off by the special guest of honor, Hajiya Tambawal, who was very brief. I wish this newly wedded couple happy married life and more blessings from above. Thereafter, the hilarious master of ceremonies invited the couple for their very first dance. Later, they cut their cake and guests were entertainment by a rising musician. The groom later thanked all guests on behalf of the two families. He was so full of thanks for the Sanusi family for allowing him all the way from Katsina take their daughter's hand in marriage. I will love and cherish her forever. He rounded off. Everyone cheered. He thanked his parents and members of their family for the immense support and then rounded off that he will love and cherish Sidikka forever and everyone cheered. From then on, the event took a life of its own. Guests had a full-course meal, assorted drinks and then danced till well into the night.